What's up, everybody? Welcome to a Thursday edition of The Squeeze. I am Tyler Conium. It was a large night in the NBA last night. 12 games across the National Basketball Association, and the NBA is in full gear, and I am here for that. It was a 2-in-1 day here on The Squeeze. A nice start to the NBA season. We had one loss that we had was in the New Jersey Devils. Weird game against the Washington Capitals. They lose that 6-4. They were down 3-0. Came back and took a 4-3 lead within like a 10-minute span, and then they lost the game to Washington there. But 2-0 in the NBA. Toronto Raptors, we had plus 1.5. They win that basketball game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Great win to start the season for the Toronto Raptors with their new coach, Darko. Nice celebration afterwards, his first career NBA win. I think the Raptors are going to be a better team than a lot of people expect this year. And then we had we didn't have the Boston Celtics. We had the New Orleans Pelicans to win that game on the money line, minus 108. They led the entire way against Memphis, won that game. If you're in the Discord, it was another nice day. We had Boston Celtics minus 3.5. That was a barely cover, but they did. They won that game by 4 on a last-second free throw. We had Emmanuel Quickley player prop that we hit as well. There were a couple bets that I wish I made that I didn't. We also had the Dallas Mavericks minus 3.5. There as well. I wanted to bet the Cleveland Cavaliers on the money line. That was almost a play on the Squeeze, and I didn't. And then I wanted to bet the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are a big underdog against the Chicago Bulls. Both of those would have hit, but it is what it is. Better to win small than lose big if it goes the other way. But a very nice day, up a full unit here on the Squeeze. Before we get into today's plays, reminder, if you're not in the Discord channel, everything gets posted there early and often. I post my full cards there early, post everything there first, and have that discussion around all sorts of different things. So the Discord link is in the description, and if I've made you money at any point, hitting the subscribe button would be great, or telling one friend as well. Everything I do is free, and for you to take the information and do what you want with. So a subscription would be nice. Okay, today we've got 3 bets across 3 sports. And we're going to start with the NHL. We're going to start with the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Dallas Stars. This is going to be a phenomenal hockey game. This game is in Dallas. You have the Maple Leafs, who are 4-2. You've got the Dallas Stars, who are 4-0-1. Now, as a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, I'm thinking this could be a preview of a possible Stanley Cup final. If you're not a Leafs fan, you think, what are you talking about? The Leafs are never going to the Stanley Cup. But I'm looking for this game to go under. Now, all 3 of these bets today are a little bit juicy, around the minus 120 range, but I do like them. You have the Leafs coming into this, who are 3-2 to the under on the season, and Dallas is 4-1 to the under. And you're getting the 6.5. I thought this game, some books are doing 6. You can pay the 6. I was thinking this might even go to 5.5. I think the reason that it's not is because Ilya Samsonov is in net for Toronto. He's 2-1, but he's got a goals against of 4.34 and a save percentage of only .831. He is much better than that. He will be much better than that. Toronto defensively will be much better than that. You've got Ottinger in net for the Stars. He hasn't lost yet with 3 wins. He's got a goals against of 1.4 and a save percentage of .952. So I know that both of these teams can score. Toronto in their last few games have scored 4, 4, 1-1, and then 7 and 6. That's been how they've scored this season. Dallas is coming off a 4-1 win against Pittsburgh. They scored 5 against Philadelphia, 3 against Anaheim. But I just don't think that either of these teams are going to be able to score too much on each other. It's going to be a very tight matchup. I think both these teams are going to take this game very, very seriously, and I expect both goaltenders to show up there tonight. So the trends say that these teams are playing under, especially Dallas at home. So I'll take the Maple Leafs and the Dallas Stars to go under 6.5 for minus 120 at BetMGM. Next bet, we're going to the National Basketball Association. 2 games on the hardwood tonight. And I actually like +6 on both of them. The other game is the Sixers versus the Bucks, which is going to be interesting. But I'm going to officially bet the Phoenix Suns and the Los Angeles Lakers. You're getting Phoenix +6 here. It's +6 for Phoenix minus 110, -6 for the Lakers minus 110. So it's not really juiced either way. But I don't really know why they expect the Los Angeles Lakers. I know they're improved. I know they're at home. But we did just see the Los Angeles Lakers lose to Denver on opening night. I know it's the Denver Nuggets, but the game was never really all that close. And now they're playing Phoenix, who beat the Golden State Warriors 108-104 without Bradley Beal. Beal is still questionable for tonight. But Kevin Durant didn't have a great game. Devin Booker did. But Phoenix has more than enough firepower to compete, if not beat, the Los Angeles Lakers outright. They've already said LeBron James is only going to be playing 25 to 30 minutes during the regular season. They want to keep him healthy for the playoffs. Anthony Davis is going to have to carry the load, but I think the Phoenix Suns are going to be able to keep this game close here. I think they are going to be motivated after not having a great opening day against Golden State despite the win. They haven't had to travel all that much going from Golden State just to Los Angeles, and I think Kevin Durant is going to be motivated to have a big game against LeBron James. I think the spread is just a little bit too high. I like the Phoenix Suns here +6. It's -110 at Bet365. In the last bet of the day, we go to the National Football League. I don't love this game for a lot of reasons. The Bills, we're unsure what the Bills are and who they are. Tampa Bay was not expected to be good at all with Baker Mayfield, but they've been pretty good. They are 3-3. The Buffalo Bills are 4-3. Bills got embarrassed in their last game, losing to the New England Patriots. Nobody expected that to happen. Nobody really knows what the Buffalo Bills' deal is here, and they've lost some key defensive players as well. But what I like here is the Buffalo Bills to be leading by at least a field goal after the first quarter. So it's kind of an early bet. The Buffalo Bills are playing at home. I look for them to come out motivated. They've played very, very well in the first quarters this season. When you look at the Bills this season, they're ranked 14th overall, but in their last 3 home games, the Buffalo Bills have averaged 7 points in the first quarter. Okay, going back to last year, they averaged one of the best in the NFL, 6.2 points in the first quarter. When you look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're actually towards the worst in the league, averaging only 2.2. And when they're on the road, they're only averaging 1 point in the first quarter on the road this season. So they've played 3 road games. They've scored 3 points in the first quarter total. Okay. I like the Buffalo Bills to come out motivated. Even if they just kick a field goal at the end of their first quarter, that's great. I actually expect it to be something maybe more like 10-0 or 10-3 after the first quarter. I don't know if the Bills will continue the momentum, but I look for them to come out and start hot. Josh Allen needs a big performance here. So I'm taking the Buffalo Bills to be leading by 2.5 points, by 3 points or more after the first quarter for -122. That is at FanDuel. So those are your 3 plays for today. Don't forget to hop in the Discord channel for more picks, props throughout the day. But I like the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Dallas Stars to go under 6.5 for -120 at BetMGM. Give me the Phoenix Suns +6 for -110 at Bet365. And I've got the Buffalo Bills to be leading by 3 or more after the first quarter for -122 at FanDuel. As always, drop a comment if you're fading or following. You can follow me across all my social channels linked in the description. Your audio is on Apple and on Spotify. Have a great Thursday. Let's talk sports.